A black man and a black woman was your mother and your father. Just think about this. The first in existence was black. Well, if the first people in existence was black, that lets you know that God had to be black. Think about this now. They all got their color from black. All colors are in black. When you get to white, you got to take all the color out of black, make it white, and then it's opposed to black. The white race of people are different than all the rest of the people on earth, aren't they? The black man, the brown man, the red man, and the yellow man, they still have some black in them. They still have a little relationship there, don't they? Think about this now. They're still classified as black. In fact, the devil himself said if you got 1/64th of an ounce of black man's blood in your system, in you, you're considered as black. Only he considers you're a nigger. Just a drop of the black man's blood in you, you're considered black. Just think over this now. Letting you see how powerful black is. That's the dominant factor, isn't it? In fact, when a black person and a white person has a child, what is the child considered? Is the child white or black? Can a black person and a white person produce a white child? No. High yellow, right? The only way you can get white, or the only way you can get a devil, it takes two devils. Two white devils will produce another devil. A black one and a white man, you only produce a half devil. He ain't not quite full of devil. You understand what I'm saying to you? But they don't consider the devil. You just consider half original. Do you understand? However, you could have devil's tendencies. So what we invited you here to tell you the truth that God himself revealed to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And since it's the end of the world, we don't have a whole lot of time to discuss this with you. I'll give an example of what I mean. About a year ago, even before that, I passed out some special divine announcement. Here's the latest one I passed out over a year ago now. A special divine announcement. The time of the end of this world is at hand. You are invited to attend a very important meeting to hear a lecture on a subject that will soon not only affect you personally, but also the lives of your family and your loved ones. I want you to think about this now. The brothers went out and passed these out by the thousands. The people ignored them, give them to them, throw it down the street, ball it up and throw it away. Think about this now. And it's saying the well-being of your future is at stake. We know you have been observing the unusual adverse weather conditions all over the earth, the unusual calamities all over the earth, which is going on right now, aren't they? And this was over a year ago, 2 years ago. Look at all the things that's been happening. Look at what just recently happened. The great explosion over there in Mexico. Thousands of people homeless. Hundreds of people's lives lost. And just recently, in the last 2 or 3 days, 2 earthquakes, right? Remember what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught? He said one day, he said you're going to wake up one morning and a whole entire major city is going to be swallowed up with an earthquake. Every inhabitant in that city will be destroyed. You'd better hope and pray that if you happen to be in that city, that Allah will send someone to direct you out of that before it happens. So these unusual calamities all over the earth, destroying lives and property, that's what just happened, right? Fires everywhere, airplanes falling out of the sky daily, trains crashing head on, teenage suicide as well as adult suicide, with some killing all the members of their own family, rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, and fires, wiping out whole families and their life savings overnight. Just think of this now. This divine warning, I got this knowledge from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He told us this is what will be happening in the future. Banks failing daily. Great factories and plants closing daily. See, at the time that I put this out there, you see that only a few banks. The banks hadn't started feeling like they're feeling right now. And the plants weren't closing at that time. So those who on their jobs, you felt very secure. Oh, I'm a teller in this bank. And I'm such and such in this bank. I'm the manager. Just think over this now. I'm the head of this plant. And they come in there one day and tell you you got a pink slip coming. The whole plant's closing down. The whole bank is closing down. All the employees. Look what the Cleveland Ameritrust just did recently. In fact, there's no Ameritrust now. The Society Bank has taken over the Ameritrust. Just think over this now. There is no Ameritrust no more. In fact, not only that, many other banks, and they're prosecuting the chairmen of the board of these banks, aren't they? Embezzling the money. We've been warning you, telling you one of these days you're going to go in the bank over there, you think, well, my money's not, I got mine in the, what do they call these boxes, these safety deposit box, security box in the bank. And I have the key. Yes, you have a key, but also they have a key, don't they? And the only way you can use your key, you have to get inside the bank. If the man locks the front door, you don't get into your security box, do you? That's exactly what is getting ready to happen. That is happening. You think the owner of the bank sees he's going down? You think he's going to come by and knows he's got boxes full of jewelry and money and gold? He's going to skip town and leave that there for you? Oh, no, he's taking it with him. All you're going to have is sorrow. What you say, you think you have money in the bank, all you have is sorrows. You're going to be crying, moaning and groaning, and what can you do about it? One thing they can come and tell you, I'm very sorry, Mrs. Jones. There's nothing we can do about it. Everybody had to take a great loss. If you think the banks have already filled, others are going to be secure, you have another thought coming. This is the end of the devil's civilization. The fall of America. What holds America up? What's the main prop holding America up? The money. Right? You take the money away from any civilization, anybody, and they fall. When all your money is gone, can you still stand? Do you walk around all happy and smiling, all dressed up, looking all pretty, riding down the street when you don't have no money? No, you start walking. You start living outdoors in cardboard boxes. You start begging, right? That's on the way. Don't think that applies to someone else. If you turn down this divine guidance, as sure as you sit there this afternoon, as sure as you see, do you see me standing up here? And I see you sitting out there. That's how sure I am that something terrible is going to happen to you if you don't hurry up and reclaim your own. My sisters and my brothers, and also those of you that's already Muslim, if you don't stop acting other than your own self. You think this is the time we're living, this is party time. This is dancing time. This is the time just to sit around and listen to your stereo. Think about this now. If you knew what was on the way, you spend your time reading the Holy Quran and studying and praying. This is not party time. How can it be party time when you see everything closing down, people being laid out their jobs? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You see soup lines forming, and they're telling you we don't have enough soup to go around even. Terrible things are on the way. So we find out that these plants closing daily and laying off people by the thousands, putting a great strain on the already broke government, which will soon not be able to send out no more relief checks. 2 years ago, you didn't think that they would cut your relief checks off, did you? They just did it, didn't they? What day did they cut them off? Was it April or what? April the 1st of this year. Cut out the relief checks, didn't they? Over in the state of Michigan, cut out the relief checks. The people are in terrible shape. You haven't even seen the results of those relief checks being cut off yet because only a month has gone by. Wait till 3 or 4 more months goes by. Many of the people were only receiving $100 a month as it was. And they were barely surviving, right? You say, yes, but now we still have our food stamps left. You think they're going to still stay there? Pretty soon, you won't have no food stamps. What will you do then? If I were you, our people, you should start analyzing. What will you do then? And then why is this happening to you? Okay, you wouldn't believe the white man's the devil. Okay, since you felt so proud because he was supporting you and taking care of you and giving you jobs, we'll fix it where he can't give you no job. We'll fix it where he can't give you no relief. Fix it where you can't get no food stamps. Know what you can start saying after that? Elijah Muhammad sure is right. That's the devil himself. But long as you got a pocket full of money and money in the bank, you're not paying no attention to Elijah Muhammad, are you? But Allah knows how to get your attention. He knows how to get your mind.